How you guys doing? This is Martin. Know me from my series, like you guys are watching, of $5,970 paying off my car loan early. I want you guys maybe to watch it like an extra 10 to 20 seconds and take what you can out of it, and then take it and like find out, hey, what's going on in your life? How much is your car loan, or how much is your student loan? What opportunities do you have to pay off the loan? Is there anything really you can cut back on? Or are you like single, or you're a single mom, or you're a dad with a kid and like you're paying a babysitter while you're working doing the work, or vice versa? You're a mom with a daughter and a son, you're single, and you're deciding, hey, I need to get down and nail my expenses down and get a little extra money because the kids are growing up. I'm going to stop take a break from maybe going to the clubs for a while. Or you or the guy or woman stop dating people with kids instead of dating people with kids. I think that's going to make your relationship better. Are you guys happy? Why don't you guys go date a person with no kids? That's happened to me twice. I've heard like a woman here, she has 2 kids and she's going to go out and start dating a guy with a daughter and a son. I'm like, what the point? What the point is that? I mean, you already have 2 mouths to feed and you're going to go out. You think you're going to go out and marry a guy or date a guy and get another mouth? Wouldn't it be easier just to go out with a single guy? I mean, that's what's blown my mind. People say, no, I want to get somebody at my level. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Especially in a recession, go out with a single guy. He'll buy you some food, buy you some clothes, give you some money, and you take that money back and feed your mama. Go back and feed mama's kids. Or if you're a guy and you have like a woman that wants to date you that's younger or same age or older, hey, go out with her, man. Learn from her. See what's going on in society. See what things have changed in women. She doesn't want to marry you. She says, hey, I want to hang out with this guy. Like his responsibility. Everything does not have to end in marriage, my people. There's going to be a lot of people who are about to get divorced in the next couple of months. They're going to live with their significant other for like 1 or 2 more weeks. They'll be like, damn, I thought I could tolerate him by being able to work or getting out the house and stuff. Now I'm stuck with this guy or stuck with this woman. Or the kids are home. You're like, oh, shit, I didn't know this was going down. 3 kids, my other kids are drug addicts. My daughter's screwing everyone, and my son's gay. I mean, now it's like all the truth. Now all the skeletons are being turned over now. So this is the time. Hey, my only comment today is if you're single with kids, or man or woman, just date the single guy or single woman. Whether you're straight, gay, or bi, whatever. Just go after the one with the kid. You'll be much better for it. So today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about, let's see, how's it going with you, man? So I want you guys to start looking at your finances now. I mean, really look at your finances. Kind of take a look, see how much is your car payment. Do you want to keep that car you're paying $500 to $600 a month for? Do you want to do that for another 72 months? Do you know the new car payment is average or about is $554 a month for over 69 months? I believe a used car, the car payment is about $396 or something over 65 months. Do you want to pay for a car that long? Do you know the car depreciates after 60 months? So that 9 months, if you still have the car, you're paying that gap insurance because you're just hoping you don't get into an accident, because the insurance company is not going to pay you. I don't think they're going to pay you after, that's a good question. If the IRS depreciates the car after 60 months and you're paying after 9 months, what gap insurance is there? That's a good question. I'm going to have to look that up, because how does that work? I mean, the car is zero to the IRS, and that 9 months is just basically pure cash to the car dealer. And I guess that's whatever amount it is to pay for the car and stuff. So do you want to keep paying that extra insurance, hoping you don't lose a job like in this time, and then can't pay for the car, and then they repossess the car? Do you want that to happen? Would you rather eat, have a nice place to live, or would you rather look cool in your car? And you know what? I did that before. I was driving a 325 Beamer, thought I was cool and stuff, till the 2008 recession happened. Bam! They put the smack down on me. The gas took off from like 2006 to 2007. Gas shot up from like $2, like it was like $3.59. And all during that period, I think there were some periods gas almost hit $5 a gallon, and I was driving 70 miles back and forth because I had bought a house on an acre and a half of land. I forgot that I didn't think about gas prices, so I was like, woo. I had duplexes back then, and do you have enough units in your if you have do you have enough units in the property that you rent to handle your tenant moving out? That's the worst, man. I mean, I had 2 duplexes. The tenants moved out. Then I tried to get tenants to move in. Then the recession took hold, and I had on one more shot to try to survive and keep my duplexes. I got supposedly was going to have a Section 8 tenant move in. They pulled out. Someone broke into the unit, stole all the refrigerator, vandalized it, and that was the end of my so technically the end of my real estate mogul days. I learned people don't pay rent. You got to really find a good tenant. They educated me. They tell like when I hear all this stuff now about, oh, you should pay the employees not working. You should do this. You should do that. People always assume people with money should pay. I don't understand that. Hey, comment, subscribe, like. Comment, subscribe, like. Just because I have some money, because I've worked 80 hours a week for a couple of weeks a year, and you haven't, or some misfortune, what makes people think I got to pay you money? The Starbucks, what else is happening at the arena workers and stuff? You just fucked, man. The reason you're working this job because you wanted extra money. This job is not your primary income earner. You're working it because the job you have is not cutting it. So you need to instead of worrying about me giving you a handout, go back, hey, check the formula, check the hours worked, check the dollars per hour, and say, hey, I got to find another way to make more money, regardless of if there's a recession or not. Because they're basically we're in a recession now. And unfortunately, Uncle Trump ain't going to help you, man. All he's going to give people is $3,000. That's I was thinking maybe 10,000. Someone had said numbers up about 10,000. And all I'm seeing is 3,000. You might as well instead of taking that $3,000 from Uncle Trump, go out and work 3,000 hours. Pick up 3,000 bottles, 3,000 cans. Hey, get some money from somebody and go visit Starbucks 3,000 times. You'll make more money than when you get that 3,000 check from the government. They're talking about direct deposits and all kind of bizarre shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Just keep it. I've been through a recession. I went to the 2001. That one was not too bad. But the 2008, that was hammer time. Hammer time. That's when everyone got cut. I mean, my salary got cut 15%. The real estate went down. There were all car dealers, basically a bunch of car dealers went out of business. Even today, if you go down East Street in San Bernardino near Orange Street, Orange something, still empty. These humongous lots. And then some company tried to build a bus thing. Whatever lot they built on, it's always empty, closed, empty, occupied, empty, occupied. So now, this is the time I want you to reassess your finances. Go back and look at my video on how I paid off my car in 36 months. But you don't have 36 months right now. What you need to do right now is think about what are you going to be doing for the next 72 months. Take a look. Do you have a car that you're going to be paying off for the next 48 months? Do you have the skills to pay it off? Basically, I'm afraid for these business owners because I know a lot of them, they don't want to, unfortunately, they don't think they should invest in training and in skills, and they don't do a good job of selling. I'm worried about the contractor who can barely get a job, 2 to 3 jobs to keep his family fed. What's going to happen to him? I'm worried about what's going to happen with all these kids out of school. $3,000 ain't going to keep them home, man. Once you pay $3,000, it'll probably cover a month and a half of rent for me. Now, my rent is $1,840. $3, that $3,000, you know what? I'm better off going off and begging because that ain't going to help me, man. I'd rather have 2 months and then 1.5 months. So Now is the time. If you need some sales skills, some sales help, come to me. Let me refer you to some people. Let me make some calls for you. Because now, rich people ain't going to give nothing away now. So don't worry. Whether it's Trump in office, Biden in office, ain't nobody giving away nothing now. So this is the time you figure out, hey, I'm getting my butt kicked now. Things are hard. Even I'm getting my butt kicked because, I got to go to the restaurant, the market, wait in line and stuff. I got to work. But I'm not going to do like you people who complained at Starbucks, all you people who work. If you worked at Starbucks, comment, subscribe, email. Email me, man. What do you think about these people saying, hey, we have fears about the coronavirus, close the cafes? Whoever worked in the cafe, if you find out any of your friends who worked in the cafe signed that, you need to whoop their ass. See, this is how people then they're like, oh, Schultz, you should pay. Schultz ain't going to pay for them. Don't you love it how other people who don't have money to help pay your bills like to get involved and tell other people how to help you? They don't care. I mean, they're like, the virus. Now you guys are all half the Batistas out of work because some stupid people wrote some petition and your fellow co-workers, dumb enough, signed it, and now you're fucked, man. So this is what happens during a recession. People just go crazy. The virus is not the problem. The virus is what's going to happen as the virus eases off. People start going back to work, and you get back to work, and your employer says, there's no use of coming to work. You might as well head home unless you can bring me some business. Can you bring some business? Martin can bring you some business. Martin can help you make some money. Martin can help you get clients. That's what you need now. They don't want a seat holder. And if you're working, make sure you're the best worker possible. Because now about June or July, even if the counties and state, they're going to get rid of a lot of people. Anyone that's a troublemaker, they'll say, oh, we're going to have to we don't have enough hours to cover you. Watch. 2 to 10, they'll reduce 10 to 15%. Guaranteed. There'll probably be no raises for nobody this year. So I'm sure that's going to happen. And then probably gas. I have a feeling gas will probably spike about probably May, June, gas will go up from what it is now. So go back, go home, look at your finances, go look at my videos, start with the one. Go big, man. Go with the one how I learned how I paid off my student loan from $93,000 to $32,789. Go big, man. Learn how to pay big expenses. I know I wrote the one about the small ones. If you have just enough money to cover small meals, go watch that. But if you're a baller, man, you're driving a Mercedes, you're driving an Audi, you're driving your Mercedes, go big, man. Learn how to pay off your bills quick so you can turn around and then take advantage of this slow economy and buy things. Because that's all you can do right now. At home, strategy, learn strategy. So whenever you're dealing with people, whenever you're going out, hey, how can I help you? How can I be the best? Think about that. That's what I want you to think about today. How can you be the best? Because the rest, they gonna have a mess on their hands.